2012 was a landmark year for Panther Racing, as it marked 5 years of partnership with the National Guard, and second-year driver J.R. Hildebrand continued his upward swing in the IZOD IndyCar Series. But with a rich history of championships and race victories, it was Panther Racing's off-track efforts that would ultimately make this season a breakthrough year for the team. A partnership with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce's Hiring Our Heroes initiative would help fuel Panther's efforts to tackle the unemployment issues facing the men and women of the National Guard. On track, the National Guard Panther Racing team rolled into the 2012 IndyCar Series season with high hopes, as reigning Indianapolis 500 Rookie of the Year J.R. Hildebrand returned to the team's number 4 IndyCar for a second season with the team. With a new chassis and the return of Chevrolet, who has powered all of Panther's 15 IndyCar Series victories and both its championships, the team started the season strong with a 5th-place qualification effort at Barber Motorsports Park and followed up the next weekend with a top 5 finish in the historic Long Beach Grand Prix. Hildebrand scored a 7th-place finish in Brazil before making a much-anticipated return to the Indianapolis 500. A few ill-timed cautions in the 500 left Panther in 14th position, but the team picked up the pace over the summer months, scoring a thrilling top 5 finish at Texas Motor Speedway and top 10 finishes at Toronto, Mid-Ohio, and Sonoma. Panther concluded the season with a second-row start in the season finale at California Speedway, where Hildebrand dominated early in the race and led a career-high 56 laps in total, before eventually settling on an 11th place finish in the race. Hildebrand concluded the season with a total of 2 top 5 and 6 top 10 finishes, as the team finished 11th in the final IZOD IndyCar Series Championship standings. In total, Panther's on-track efforts generated $45 million in television, print, and media exposure value for its partners. While on-track success captured the headlines, 2012 witnessed unprecedented growth by Panther in its partnerships with the National Guard and Tri-West Healthcare Alliance, as they combined to confront the veteran unemployment crisis. With 1 million unemployed veterans in the U.S. today, 65,000 of which are in the National Guard and another 1 million troops set to return home over the next few years, there is a tsunami coming, and action must be taken now. In response, Panther activated Operation Hire Our Guard. As part of this, Panther hosted local and regional business executives at each U.S. IndyCar event and conducted an emotional short program to help educate them on the perilous situation facing returning and demobilizing troops. Their call to action? Engage with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce's Hiring Our Heroes. The employer support of the Guard and Reserve, the White House's Joining Forces initiative, and other local military employment programs by participating in hiring fairs and understanding the benefits of hiring veterans. Each at-track program also honored a hometown hero, awarded to a soldier or airman from the host state who showed extraordinary bravery or had taken upon actions above and beyond the norm. These recipients demonstrate the exceptional nature of the National Guardsmen, and this award is a small token of Panther's gratitude for their service to our country. In addition, Panther was honored to be joined by multiple Medal of Honor recipients throughout the season, including 5 during the Indianapolis 500 weekend. Some of the most heroic men in our country's history told employers firsthand how these unemployed veterans would be an asset to any corporation. With a goal to take Operation Hire Our Guard beyond the IndyCar race markets and engage more National Guard units, Panther Racing partnered with Tri-West Healthcare and ESGR to conduct boss lifts in regions that do not host IndyCar events. The Boss Lift program brought executives from different states via military transports, gave them rides in the IndyCar two-seater, and exposed them to the unique skill sets that troops bring to civilian employers. Through these boss lifts, Panther hosted key hiring decision makers from Kansas, Missouri, Colorado, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, and New York. As a result of these season-long initiatives, over 1,000 employers with 8,800 available job opportunities actively participated in Panther's programs this year. Many high-ranking National Guard and military officials, including Adjutant Generals and Vice Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Admiral Sandy Winnefeld, also joined these at-track efforts and boss lifts. In support of this overall initiative, Panther created several call-to-action items. The interactive mag takes guests through the event weekend with exclusive pictures, videos, and stories. With thousands of unique and targeted viewers and over 11,000 engagement clicks, the interactive mag proved to be an invaluable tool in the Panther effort. Engaging fans at home, Panther ran a mission-focused public service announcement in all IndyCar broadcasts on ABC and NBC Sports Network, informing fans about the Hiring Our Heroes efforts. The PSA aired 37 times on 14 broadcasts. Another great touchpoint each season for Panther racing partners is the IndyCar two-seater program during race weekends. Guests experience those same tracks that Panther races. In 2012, this program provided nearly 450 thrilling rides to the hometown heroes, their fellow National Guardsmen and women, and VIP guests. For fans in attendance at the events, Panther purchased program ads and trackside signage highlighting the We've Got Their Back campaign. Panther also showcased and supported the National Guard's diversity efforts with women and minorities at select events and utilized the IndyCar Fan Village, an interactive area where the National Guard promoted its recruiting and retention efforts. The area was highlighted by an IndyCar race simulator, merchandise giveaways, and interactive games and contests. A total of over 225,000 fans took advantage of the IndyCar Fan Zone during the season. In 2012, Panther continued its support of the National Guard's Youth Challenge program, an effort the team has been engaged in since 2008. The program is designed to reclaim the lives of 16 to 18-year-old at-risk youth and give them the skills to succeed as productive citizens. Panther provides the cadets a day at the racetrack with behind-the-scenes views and interactions with driver J.R. Hildebrand and owner John Barnes. Through Panther's support of the Youth Challenge, over $850,000 has been raised for the program since 2009. In an effort to improve the health of frontline troops, Panther has shared technology from its race car with the Pentagon, Georgia Tech Research Institute, and the Rapid Equipping Force of the United States Army. And subsequently, 2012 witnessed the creation and full-scale deployment of IBES. This system accurately measures and can help diagnose traumatic brain injuries for troops on the front line. The program is already expanding exponentially in the field, has been tested in live enemy fire situations, and will save countless lives and millions of dollars in long-term healthcare costs. In September, Panther Racing visited the annual NAUGUS convention in Reno, Nevada. It was a chance to interact with National Guard officials and industry suppliers. Panther provided over 80 rides in the two-seat IndyCar, presented the Hiring Our Heroes program to the corporate advisory panel meeting, and had an impressive display in the convention hall. Owner John Barnes was honored at NAUGUS with the Patrick Henry Award for outstanding service to the National Guard and all other branches of the military. 2012 witnessed the hard launch of Panther Graphics as its own entity. Providing full-scale services to outside businesses, Panther Graphics has already proven itself by designing, building, and installing the race team's custom marketing displays, signage, and vinyl wraps for the race cars, including special designs. With a growing client base and major support from Oracal, Panther Graphics is poised to take many steps forward in 2013. While the 2012 season was a landmark year for Panther on and off the racetrack, the fight continues. Hildebrand is slated to return to the number 4 car in 2013, and Panther is set to refine and expand its off-track effort with a continuation of Operation Hire Our Guard. We are just beginning. This is our mission. This is our focus. Thank you for being a part of it.